Now, Saudi Arabia is finally admitting about the truth about the brutal killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Now, according to the Daily Beast, Saudi prosecutors on Thursday said that the killing, or I should say admitted that the killing, was premeditated. The admission was reported by state-run media. Now, Saudi Attorney General Saud al-Mojeb said investigators had reviewed evidence presented by Turkish officials as part of a joint investigation that concluded that the murder was planned. Well, no shit. I think we knew this already. As soon as this happened, as soon as Turkish officials, by the way, said, by the way, we have audio of this. Again, audio. You had video afterwards of a guy dressed up in Khashoggi's clothes, complete with fake beard. One of the worst cover-ups in history. Not only that, but you had a 15-man team that went in there, which included a person that does autopsies armed with a bone saw. You can't get more obvious that yes, this was premeditated. They were out there trying to basically kill a journalist. How obvious can you get? Again, what were we saying? They did it, and now they finally go, okay, you know what? They caught us. You caught us. Now they're saying we killed them, but it wasn't the Crown Prince stuff. State media also reported that the prosecutors were questioning suspects as a result of that joint investigation. Let me guess. That suspect doesn't involve Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Because, of course, it's never going to. Look, you want to ask me? Okay, I do think he ordered it, like he orders other executions. Like he ordered the kidnapping of the leader of Lebanon. This guy is not a good guy. He's a bad guy. He's a terrible person. I mean, look, I know some people in mainstream corporate media be like, well, Jeff, he was a reformer. I mean, that's why people liked him. He tried to reform the system. He gave women the ability to drive. Wow. No, he's not a reformer at all. Superficial, and yes, I'm not saying that, it's not significant that he's letting women drive. That's actually good, but he could do far, far better. The thing is that's a smokescreen. That's a cover. Because, look, what he did is that he attacked all the other people that were going to get in power before him. He basically seized power. And then once he got there, and this is irony, right? You want to see he's a reformer and that he cares and that he's a good leader, etc. Right now, Saudi Arabia is in the middle of a cash crunch. First thing he did was bought a $500 million yacht. Oh yeah, no, this guy really cares about being a good leader to Saudi Arabia. That's who Mohammed bin Salman is. Look, and I can say that because I don't plan on going to Saudi Arabia anytime soon. Because look, why would anybody go if that's what happens when you're a journalist? But that's the guy Jared Kushner, and Donald Trump have cozied up with. Now, I'm not saying that other presidents haven't gone super cozy with Saudi royals. I mean, you're kidding me, right? During 9/11, we whisked the Saudi families, including the bin Ladens, out of the country. Obama and Clinton have done numerous deals with Saudi royalty. And look, our politicians, including Donald Trump, all have a love affair with Saudi royalty. And I don't have a problem with the Saudi people. I have a problem with the monarchy. I have a problem with the government. Just like I have a problem with the government of Israel. Just like I have a problem with our government right now. So that doesn't mean I hate the Saudi people. No. It doesn't mean that the Saudi people are bad. It's just they're ruled by a shitty, terrible person. And shitty, terrible people. Like these Saudi royals, look, the stuff that they get away with, not only in their country, but of course here in America, is appalling. Now, the Trump administration is saying, look, okay, if they did do it, which they just admitted that they did, we're going to take strong action, right? We're going to consider taking strong action. Now, for me, I doubt there's going to be super strong action. Here's what I think is actually going to happen, right? And here's why. For one, Donald Trump has financial ties and business interests there. And not only that, but of course, American corporations also have an interest. We have an interest in cheap oil, right? Now, here's what he could do, though. If he was serious about this, but also serious about protecting his own business interests, here's what he could do. And I can't believe I'm actually helping him, right? He could use the Magnitsky Act. Now, where have you heard that before? Oh, right. The Trump Tower meeting, right? Now, the Magnitsky Act actually would allow the Trump administration to sanction individual Saudis, ones I think likely set up by bin Salman to take the fall for this murder. So here's where it gets into speculation, right? And stay with me here because I think this is a viable theory. If I were Mohammed bin Salman, that's the way I'd set it up. I would take my political enemy, use them as a patsy to take the fall for Khashoggi's murder, and then have the United States go in and use the Magnitsky Act to personally sanction them. And then, of course, MBS can probably just either have them killed or freeze their assets and say, well, look, we found an investigation, found that this guy was, terrible, and he's the one who ordered the murder of Jamal Khashoggi, this respected Washington Post journalist. We can't have that. And the United States used their sanction power, the Magnitsky Act, to go and sanction. So I guess he did it. So we're going to either have him killed, which is very, very likely, or, have him put in prison or something like that. Look, basically the whole point is that Mohammed bin Salman could say, problem solved. I guess you don't have to do anything against Saudi Arabia after all, and we can continue our arms deals. That's what this is about. Everybody wins. Donald Trump wins, Mohammed bin Salman wins, and the Washington Post and the rest of the corporate media also win because they get to say, look, Saudi Arabia is our ally again because they punish those responsible. Look at the justice that we've got. When in reality, I don't think it will be justice. That's my speculation as to how this might end. We'll see if I'm right.